Hey lads and ladies, I'm the Jawesome one and welcome to Vambrace Cold Soul. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a series on this, but I have multiple reasons actually for why I'm picking this up again. For one reason, the Subsistence series is practically dying. The last two videos I did on it, only like one, maybe two people actually watched it. Compare that to some of my other episodes and other series that I've been doing, which people seem to enjoy a lot more. And then the second reason is the Steam Summer Sale is going on, and I basically, if I play this game for more than 30 minutes, I get like an extra 50 points that I can spend, that I get towards my Steam account. So, yeah, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna use some of that to focus on leveling up, among other things. But yeah, this is the official episode 1 for the series. If you guys missed it, I already did basically in episode 0. It was the Let Me Show You Vambrace Cold Soul, because, you know, I wasn't sure if this would actually be good, but I'm actually really liking it so far. I'm really liking the story. I read the reviews, though. People really don't like this game, but mostly people just say it's too difficult, it's too hard, it's too tedious because it's difficult, and I don't think that's good enough reason to hate a game just because it's difficult. If it's not fun, then then that's where I kind of get it. But, you know, Dark Souls is hard. You know, but you don't really hear people complaining about that. So I need to see for myself too at the same time. Okay, so here's where we left off. There's an exclamation mark, so it's probably where the story continues. But there's another one over here. Okay. All right. Volsung's workshop. Oh, what was her voice? I'm gonna do this every episode. Wow, are these? I've heard stories about these machines, but I've never seen one up close. There you go. That's what I'll do. All right. A lot of things to look at here. Hello. Okay, you're telling me that you're just gonna give me a cabinet for her? These strangers are just like, yeah, you can have this cabinet, sure, I don't care. Alright, so it's to store extra things. What do you hear you? You're a golem, so... Hi, Tin Man, how are you today? Jugger? I think they understand me, but don't seem too bright. Interesting. They can do some pretty complex tasks. Yeah, if they're not bright, they're a different kind of not bright. They're bright with this, but not bright with talking. Huzzah! Wait, no. I don't know how to do a dwarf voice. Thinking on this one. Huzzah! Be amazed! There are no other technical marvels like them in this world. Yeah, they're quite remarkable. Did you make these yourself? My name is Volsung, and this is my workshop. Yep, my faithful servants are the handiest. Have you ever met a golem before? Golem? Ha! I'm not surprised. The Edeni don't even... Wait, the Edeni... Is it Edeni or Edeni? The Edeni don't have the same knack for engineering we do. No offense, of course. There's a lot of complex tech running underneath the hood of these tin men. The inside compartment is made of... Trails off. Well, you're quite the handyman. How do they work? These superior golems are powered by my special brand of engineering and a bit of Sylvani hedge magic. They run on enchanted apples. Too bad Telendra won't help me anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to do. Okay. I see you eyeballing my furnace. She's a real beauty, yeah? Doesn't look like a normal dwarven furnace. Keen eye. I call it Sindri. I can craft anything here, ranging from golem parts to my favorite jackalope stew. I'm something of an aspiring craftsman, so I find it to be very interesting. I didn't realize I was in the presence of a fellow craftsman. I'd like to see how you Idni work the bellows. Feel free to use Sindri when I'm not busy. Really? I'm not at your level, but that would be great. You have to find your own material, though. Not enough to go around down here. Just bring what you have and the golems will help you. That's awesome. I'll bring some stuff from time to time. Thanks. In return for all this, just let me see your work, deal? And don't make me regret it, Idni. I'm sure I can make some good stuff. Now, if only I had the right resources. Achievement unlocked, the maker. Okay, cool. I can't tell whether it's broken or resting. Yep. Oh. Found a page of the codex. Alright. Grr, chugga chugga, grr. Looks like a real Tin Man. I wonder how it works. Okay. So nothing more, nothing more of value there. Can I go down? No. Progress has been saved. That's good. Jeez, it's saving my progress constantly. It's like every 5 steps I take, I get a progress save. Maybe that's something they could fix. The developers. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the third reason why I'm playing this. They released another update for the game. They've released a couple of updates. Most of them are just patch fixes and, just general content and quality improvements. But updates nonetheless. That fixes a lot of the glitches and problems people were having with the game. So maybe we'll get to experience it the way it's meant to be experienced. Halt! You're not permitted to be roaming around here. Calm yourself, good sir. This is my dear friend. Do you not recognize her? Another girl, eh? Tricky bastard. I still need to check her papers, though. No need to bother. I can personally vouch for her. After all, a friend of mine is a friend of the North Venture Company. Alright, go on. Who's this smooth talker? Interesting. Oh, I was gonna walk past, but okay. What gorgeous eyes the lady has. Mehuram, relic hunting extraordinaire at your service. Sorry, but isn't that a fancy way to say that you're a thief of antiquities? You offend my sensibilities with such barbed words. I'm just a humble adventurer who got stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. Thanks for defending me at the market gate. My name's Larrick. Why'd you help me anyways? I have a quick ear, milady. Life here can be difficult for an outlander unfamiliar with our strange ways. Ah, forgive me, you must be famished. Allow me to take you to the market. That's one offer I won't refuse. Come on then, follow me. Alright. Hello, Yesel. This is Larrick, my dear friend since today. She's gawking at me. Yesel, huh? That's a pretty name. How can I help you two today? Do you have anything to eat? I can pay in gold. We don't use gold here, milady. Don't you have any Helion? Helion? The Foxier traditionally burnt it as an offering to our ancestors. It's now the currency of choice for spooks. You mean this, right? Lanville gave me some. Great. Shall we make a deal? Anything in particular you're looking for? Dalark survivors and sober wraiths conduct trade using a paper currency called Helion. You'll need to scavenge and sell supplies you found to earn more. Switch between shop wares and your inventory to buy and sell. Merchantry represents your ability to negotiate with merchants. More options and rare items will appear in the shop if you have a high merchantry stat. Alright. Personally, when it comes to stats like merchantry, I actually like the idea of there being a sort of mini game that you play to lower prices. You remember how in Oblivion, you could actually barter with shopkeepers and to lower prices on certain items or raise prices when you're trying to sell. And then another thing you could do to help you be more successful in that is you could also have these persuasion check type things. You guys know what I'm talking about if you played Oblivion. For those of you guys who haven't, there's like this system where you have 4 different dialogue options with them, and it goes from like compliment to threaten to just all these different things, and they have either a positive or negative response depending on how you choose, and you can very quickly figure out which ones they like and which ones they don't like, and it's just sort of a mini game you play, and if you raise their positivity of you, then it'll be easier for you to barter with them and get lower prices, and yeah. I kind of like things like that, so when it's kept to just a stat in a game like this, I tend to kind of, but, you know, it's not a bad thing, I don't think. It's just, I just like there being more creativity in as far as that goes. So these are the items she's selling, huh? And I use the arrow keys to move her, okay. Gecko tail skewer. Tastes good, not very nutritious. I don't want to lose health over it. Tea brewed from the highland leaves of Sylvia. A great way to sober up and recuperate. Cures befuddled and hypothermia. That sounds like it could be very useful. I have 500. Centipede stick. Nutritious, tastes terrible. Okay. It shouldn't lower your health then, right, if it's good for you. I get it, it's fine. It's supposed to be like a, I don't know, a way to, yeah. I can see why people are saying that this game is super difficult. I mean, look at this. There's no pure just, you can heal, you can restore vigor. It's either you gain and lose something, or you just lose things or whatever. The Nazis fire brew. That's what I'm gonna call this. This infamous Nazi drink burns all the way down, keeps your body warm, and gives you liquid courage. Cures you of terrified and frostbitten. Usable while camping. Yeah, you know what? I'll buy one. Smelling salts for having fainted and for hallucinating. Okay. I already have a couple of these, I'm pretty sure. This might be pretty important. Both of these might be really important. Maintains my warmth. Increases my maximum health and vigor. Yeah. And then a fire kit. I'm not sure how having this would raise my health max, but okay. Alright, and then to swap to selling, I press R. Okay. Okay, so she won't buy anything from me. I'm not sure what I should get. I feel like I'm gonna do more scavenging than fighting, so let's get a gecko tail skewer, because you know it's early on in the game, so I'll be seeing you around. There we go. Stop right there, criminal scum! You violated the law. Lady Celeste, what brings you to our quiet corner of Dalark? What are you doing out of prison? Perhaps there is a Shut your mouth, Meharam! Guards, arrest her! What? Uh-oh. I honestly didn't think you were gonna make it when we dumped you in that cell. Celeste, right? Lenville mentioned your team found me. Save the pleasantries. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Regardless, you have my thanks. You received no charity from us. My team found you on the street. Thought you might be a green flame agent we could interrogate. Good intel is hard to come by nowadays. I understand everyone's suspicions, but I already told Lanville I have no connection to them. Am I to believe you just waltzed into Eisner? Ridiculous! The frostfell surrounding this city kills anything that touches it. We have Isabel to thank for that wretched gift that keeps on giving. I just saw her in the prison. What does she have to do with all this? You can stop playing coy. I'm not buying your act, lady. What if Lanville said is true? If what Lanville said is true, I'm the first person to enter the city in a year. Nobody outside has the slightest clue of what's happening. Want to know what really happened? We were the fools that got caught in the middle of a civil war. Between who? Tensions between the dwarves and drifters, as old as the city itself. We never imagined Eisner would devolve into total chaos. The green flame has been there stoking tensions for months, if not years. When the time came up, they seized the moment and orchestrated a decisive coup. In whose name? The King of Shades. He cursed this place and keeps an iron grip on it. I'm sure that's no surprise to you. After all, you show up now? It's convenient. Maybe Lanville believes your little sob story, but you're not fooling me. You've got the wrong idea about me. I came here in good faith. Too bad. You're marching right back to that prison cell, and you're going to learn to get real cozy with that witch friend of yours. Oh, it's Wedge! Ma'am, we have a problem. Can't you see that I'm in the middle of something? There's a mad wraith in Daylark. What? How's that possible? It's at the ascending room. Please, come. Just my luck. Just my luck. Don't think this changes anything. You're coming with me. Could the rumors about the mad race of Eisner be true? I feel like I'm really mixing up Lyric's voice and Celeste, because I don't do chick voices, I just don't do it very well. Everybody stand back. That's no ordinary spook. It's gone mad. Oh no. Alright. Appreciate the ASMR right there. Watch out. Celeste, what's going... Oh, wait, no. What was his voice? I think it was just kind of my regular voice. Celeste, what's going on here? Captain, it appears some spooks... Oh, wait. Captain, it appears some spooks hitched a ride to Daylark in the ascending room. Who was on duty? We lost 2 souls here. There are no witnesses as to how they got in, sir. We arrived a moment too late. Lyric stopped it. Is that so? I guess your theory that she was with the Green Flame didn't age well. What say you now? Sir, we shouldn't jump to any conclusions. Nonsense! Get these men to the Sylvani Healing Hall and be discreet about it. We don't need to cause an unnecessary panic, and post some guards on the surface. Ooh. You know what? This whole situation just made me think of something. No, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go, because it's probably just my suspicion. You know, it's just the devil and I. Playing the devil's advocate. Basically, it's me wanting to join the negative reviewers on something, but I'm not certain about it, so I'm not going to say anything. Lyric, meet me in the war room at the Guardian's barracks. There's someone who would like a word with you. Uh-oh. I don't want to go to the barracks. I don't want to. Oh, wait. Can I go anywhere? I can just walk in anywhere, huh? Lost Lady Inn. Tonight just isn't your night, my friend. What are you talking about? Just deal cards. Ooh. Page of the Codex, okay. Rumor has it that Faxir Mehoram just settled into the Lost Lady. He's been keeping a pretty low profile the past year. Oh, Red Fox, thief extraordinaire? Yeah, right. I swear you Foxier will believe every rumor on the street. It's true. Well, I haven't seen it myself, but a friend from the market mentioned it, and his word is as good as gold. The day I believe that is the day I shave my beard. Watch your step. Wouldn't want to trip down the stairs and bust that pretty head of yours. Okay. I can go downstairs, yep. What about you? I heard a new rumor. I heard rumor a new face was in town. I'm busy now, so let's talk after things have settled down. Didn't I literally just see you two upstairs? Hey, don't look now, but the lady in red is back again. Heh, some say that she... Wait, no. Heh, some say that is the one and only Charlotte Lorelei. Princess Lorelei? What's she doing in a place like this? Maybe I should make a move. Ha! Like royalty would want anything to do with your flea-bitten ass. Community announcement. Dearest patrons of the Lost Lady Pub and Inn, it has come to my attention that many of you have been leaving empty mugs and bottles strewn about the premises. Just because it's the apocalypse doesn't mean we have to act like beasts. Please do your part in keeping the Lost Lady clean. I can just walk anywhere. It's awesome. If I want to check out the inn, I can check out the inn. I kind of want to just explore everything now because I don't know if there's a chance that I could miss any of these codec pieces and never have the chance to revisit and collect them again. But at the same time, I kind of want to just keep going. Maybe I'm mistaken, and just kind of let them appear for me again. This must be the lady in red those guys were talking about. I sense the presence of a fellow adventuress. That's quite the sixth sense you have there. Name's Lyric. Who might you be? No offense, but I'm not looking for new friends. No offense, but I'm not looking for new friends. They always end up 6 feet under. That's a jaded outlook. Survive a few trips to the surface and maybe we'll have something in common. Until then, keep your guard up. Yeah, that must be the lady in red those guys were talking about, you know, the princess or whatever. Understandable, have a nice day. Yeah, look, this is the exact same two guys that I saw downstairs. I don't have a problem with people you reusing assets and stuff like that, but like right in the same area, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the market we were at earlier. Move along. This is the headquarters of the North Venture Company in Delark. The Foxiers who are This is the headquarters of the North Venture Company in Delark. The Foxiers who were left in charge. Nah. This is the headquarters of the North Venture Company in Delark. The Foxiers who left were. Ha. This is the headquarters of the North Venture Company in Delark. The Foxiers who were left in Icenair gathered here. Yeah, spoke to her already. Ooh, is this? Yeah, see, this is why I gotta go pick up everything. I gotta touch everything. And then he says, I'd rather eat a Nazi blood sausage than go back up there. I wish I could have seen the look on his face. My favorite human, what are you looking for? Obviously Asian, you can tell. I ain't trying to be racist, but the game put in that stereotype, not me, okay? Can't blame me for wanting to tell Oh, do I not have any of the stuff that I picked up from before? That's why I couldn't see it as an option to sell. Ooh. Right, my cabinet. Alright. I nearly froze my ass up there. As if that's not bad enough, the spooks are getting more restless. How do you humans tolerate the cold anyways? I can't imagine what life is like for a guy without a little fur on his chest. Well, we just happen to be the world's foremost experts on layering clothes. Ooh, where's this gonna take me? So I really like games like this where they actually have a town that's lived in and breathed in. Like I kind of like that about this game. You can actually go around in the town and there's more than just one little thing. You go to a shop, it's not just a shop. You don't go to the market and then there's the one guy or the two guys that you buy from. You can actually talk to people and there's things that you can grab and stuff. I just had the miserable honor of pulling a crunch shift in the I just had the miserable honor of pulling a crunch shift in the accounting department today. What? Somebody's gotta keep this place running. No. I just had the miserable honor of pulling a crunch shift in the accounting department today. What? Somebody's gotta keep this place running. Delark has a rudimentary economy thanks to the North Venture Company. Controlled supply and demand has kept everyone here sane and motivated. In times like this, you gotta keep a positive attitude. Daylark already has sadness in spades. Ooh, another one? I'm finding so many of these. Hold on. Can I... Codex Illuminus, right? Separated into two sections, Codex and Journal. She got the Codex from her father. Press left or right to toggle between categories. Change books to view the journal. Contains details on your current mission and goal. Using tab, I guess, right? Press left or right to move between completed and working mission sections. Okay. Yeah, wow. So, okay, the journal is like my current quest line. So, there's friends in high places. Okay, I completed this one, I guess. I think that's what this means. Yeah, because it has a check mark down there. So this, now I'm working on the Outlander, okay. Alright. And now I have info on letters. Go to Eisner. I think I read this one already. Yeah, I read this one before. Oh, okay. Mouse scroll does work here. The Foxier hail from the island nation Acedal, as it is surrounded by large bodies of water. They were a historically isolated race. They began to systematically explore surrounding bodies of water and nearby coasts. With the advent of turtle ships, these expeditions became much safer and economically lucrative. A new age of exploration began, as they pioneered trade routes to the Mitohi, the beautiful lands, which is their collective term for the lands outside Acedal. Acedal is a temperate region with 4 distinct seasons. As the island was historically isolated due to the large bodies of water surrounding, the Foxier culture flourished without being tainted by outside influence. As such, many of their traditional habits and cultural practices may seem alien to outside races. During this time, their society functioned as a rigid hierarchy. Supreme deference is given to the Acedali Emperor. Their culture began to change after expeditions out of Acedal became more common. Ooh, in Argrim Manor. Following the incident and survivors' escape from the surface of Eisner, the Dwarven Crown Loyalists took up residence in the northwest corner of Daylark. They commandeered an uninhabited dwelling here, which they promptly renamed Argrim Manor after the missing king. All Crown Loyalists either reside here or have set up their encampments outside the manor. While the area does welcome others, it is staunchly opposed to the Crimson Rain and high-tension reigns against the drifters here. Factions, gods, centuries, okay, golems. These large constructs were created by the famous dwarven inventor, Jawesome, with the help of matriarch Telindra. These automatons possess bodies of highly precise clockwork engineering. Part of their bodies are meticulously crafted from Sylvani ironwood. A hedge magic apple sprouts vines that thread through the machinery and bring the golem to life. While golems can respond to commands and perform basic actions, they are not capable of complex thoughts and interactions. Alright, I like that. See, I like the lore. I like games like this with some lore to it. You look fresh off the boat from Medina. I don't believe we've met. Outlander, I'm Nere's Song. I'm Lyric. What's the North Venture Company still doing here? Conducting business as usual, no less? What we're doing is anything but business as usual. In any case, you'd be surprised how durable the age-old tenets of supply and demand are. How's that possible in a place like this? Same spooks in Eisner are still going about their daily lives. They trade supplies from the vast stores of Eisner we don't have access to. And what could a spook possibly want in return? Helion, the only currency worth anything in this godforsaken waste. Spooks won't accept gold. Lucky for us, we're the only ones capable of printing authentic Helion. Interesting! Wasn't Helion originally meant to be used as a burnt offering from the Foxier to their ancestors? That's true. They can't make it for themselves. You seem familiar with our culture. I guess it's no surprise you're carrying such a nice crossbow. I've never seen anything like it. Well, it's nothing like a traditional Foxier bow. But it is one of my own making. We should visit the range someday and fire off a few shots. Alright. Making friends, that's good. Goody goody gumdrops. I'll backstab her later. The Beckoning Fox. This traditional statue is a common talisman of luck. Okay. And that's all we got. Yeah, okay, so they got compound bows. That's literally what those are. Good bows. I used a compound bow once. I actually have a photo of it. I use it for my Facebook profile, or not profile, but like, you know how the banner, the Facebook banner, profile banner? Yeah, I have a shot of myself using a compound bow. Sometimes you just gotta let your tail down and have some fun. Okay, alright. You know, I like how they call them peddlers. I'm pretty sure she's not peddling anything. I know you're thinking, how did you achieve such a fine mane? Well, let me tell you, it's not easy to maintain around here. I just made a tiny profit from the supplies I brought back from the surface. Maybe it's time for a visit to the Lost Lady. You know, this Nazi fire brew isn't half bad. Really warms you up. Gross. How the heck did you develop a taste for that drow swill? Ah, lyric. Why are you idling in such a place? Waiting for you, of course. That sweet talk won't work on me, Mahoram. Alright, let's carry on with the story. I imagine probably some of you guys watching are probably getting a bit bored with seeing me just kind of exploring the town the whole time. So I'll carry on a bit with the story, and then I'll do some more town exploration maybe in the next video. Welcome to the headquarters of the Alliance Guardians. Our mission is to maintain order and dialogue until we discover a solution to this crisis. Ooh, another one. Nice. What do we got? North Venture Company. The North Venture Company is a Foxier mercantile group under the control of the Esadali Emperor. It was formed soon after the discovery of the mainland and has been operational for centuries. It deals in trading a variety of goods that range from Zumarudi spices, Edeni textiles, Sylvani woodworks and fruit, and dwarven technology. Authority in the company is divided between regional heads who carry golden seals issued by the Emperor. The company also employs a formidable fleet and military force of thousands. Cool. Landville said you'd come. They're waiting for you. Wait, no, that's the girl guard. Landville said you'd come. They're waiting for you. Please proceed. I don't know what a chick guard would sound like. I read all the years I've spent playing games like Skyrim and Oblivion and talking to female guards in those games, and I still don't have a single clue how to give a woman a guard's voice. I just try to imagine like a tougher lady, and I just all I wind up sounding out. All I wind up making is a voice that sounds like a lady who's had too many cigarettes. Okay, so Landville's. Yeah, let's just go on. The Guardians are composed of soldiers recruited from across the 5 realms and free cities of Aethera. Our efforts have ushered in a new era of peace over the world. Our priority now is to stop the Shade King. We need to find a safe way to evacuate the survivors from Icesnare. Unfortunately, our ability to bypass the Frostfell has stifled our efforts. The Frostfell has kept you trapped here this entire time? Oh wait, yeah. It's an enchanted barrier surrounding Icesnare. Anyone who touches it is instantly frozen to death. Frost fences are getting erected inside the city too. This is a city map. Looks like the Guardians have profiled the most important people of the city. A new frost fence has cut off access to the supplies we need at the Ghost Bazaar. Situation's dire, so we're still trying to keep this under wraps. The last thing we need is a panic. We'll have to consult Balthazar to find another route through. He always manages to find something. Here we go. I don't know how it happened, sir, but we're making every effort. Lyric! Wait, no. Lyric! Glad you could join us. I'd like to introduce you to our esteemed leader, Zakard of Ventru. Zakard? I sent out in search of you months ago. I can hardly believe you're standing here now. Oh, please excuse me. Apologies for interrupting. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, sir. Please, call me Zakard. Captain just informed me of your unusual arrival. I have a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Yes, I'm sorry to cut this introduction short, but we have an ongoing situation. Isabel Salazar escaped her cell and left Delark. She murdered our guards and followed a mad wraith into Delark, putting many lives at risk. I saw her briefly while having my paperwork done. She even spoke to me as I was leaving. What? She hasn't spoken in a year. Do you remember what she said? I didn't pay much heed to her at the time. Who is she? That witch is one of Shade King's prime lieutenants. If she gets away, she'll compromise Delark's location. If that happens, nothing will save us. Then forgive me for asking, but why aren't you pursuing her right now? We tried. We're unable to follow her through the frost fence. She used her magic to bypass. Frost fence? They're smaller barriers conjured from the same magic as the Frostfell. The green flame uses them to limit our access to certain sectors of Icedare, and they are also deadly to the touch. That wouldn't be an issue for you, would it, Lyric? Sir? It's true. I walked right through the Frostfell. I could do so through the power of this Vambrace. But you already knew that, didn't you? How'd you come into the possession of this artifact? My late father left it to me. His final letter bid me to seek you out in this cursed place. This Vambrace, he said, was the key to coming here. It allowed me to bypass the Frostfell harmlessly. Would your father happen to be the esteemed Dr. Nicolas, Lyric? One and the same. How could you possibly know that? He's a renowned scholar, and his research on the Archons is unsurpassed. I'm well versed on his works. Now before me stands a woman bearing his namesake and carrying a relic of archonic design. Even I can connect the dots. You recognize this thing? It's called the Aether Brace, a powerful relic indeed. I'm not sure Lyric realizes the value of what she possesses. If all you say is true, then she should give it to us. We could use it to turn the tide against the King of Shades. It's not that simple. I can't remove it. I've tried everything short of cutting my arm off. I've tried everything short of cutting my arm off. Lyric, you seek answers, and I'm willing to help you. But our priority now is finding Isabel. Would you be willing to lead a party past the frost fence to find her? This isn't my first tracking mission. I'll help, but when I come back, we need to talk. You'll need a place to prepare before deploying. Take the scroll of consent and tell Helga at the Lost Lady Inn I sent you. She'll make sure you have a space. My scouts informed me Isabel was moving north toward the entertainment district. We will send some guardians with you to the surface to help, of course. If you're looking for sellswords, you might have some luck at the recruitment board. In the meantime, I'll make sure the ascending room is set for your next destination. Leave it to me. Alright. We're gonna finally get into the combat. Ooh, is this gonna take me anywhere special? No, just the bedrooms. Ooh, here we go. I knew there had to be something good. What do you got for me? The Guardians assemble. The Guardians are a military composed of soldiers from Medina and the free cities of Ithera. They undertake expeditions and extended campaigns on behalf of the Alliance. Their purpose is to maintain peace and stability across the realm. Excuse me. Leadership and management over the military arms of the Alliance is divided between 10 generals, 2 from each of the 5 kingdoms. Alright. I've learned to appreciate these quiet moments. Feels like the calm before the storm of our next surface run. And where's this gonna take me? There's so much stuff to explore. I really like that. Another page of the codex. Alright, clearly this is just gonna be an exploration episode, because my goodness. The Etherean Alliance. The Etherean Alliance. Rising from the ashes of the Temper Wars, the kingdoms of Aethera pooled their resources together and established the Guardian Alliance, a tenuous diplomatic alliance of 5 countries and the Free Cities. Its purpose was threefold: to organize a concerted means of rebuilding their kingdoms, prevent future wars, and mitigate damage from the Colossi. The alliance is composed of 3 distinct branches: the Chancery, the Conclave, and the Guardians. Kind of sounds like the American government a little bit. The judicial, legislative, and executive branches. Just saying, that just immediately. I even get the feeling that that's exactly what it's based on. The Guardians, the executive branch, the Chancery would probably be the judicial, and the Conclave would be legislative. That's just how that sounds to me. It sounds inspired by the American government system. Another page. Hey! Ascending Room. The Ascending Room is a marvel of ancient dwarven engineering. The room functions as a lift that ferries passengers from Dalark to the surface of Icesnare. It follows a complicated network of tunnels underground that serve to conceal the room's final destination. This renders Dalark's location virtually impossible to find unless it is accessed via the Ascending Room. Despite the machine's age, it's far more advanced than most modern technology in Aethera. The knowledge used in its construction has been long lost to the dwarves. Another one! Edina. Much of mankind's culture has been shaped by conflict. The human realm is a vast land composed of several populous kingdoms constantly vying for dominance. Political and military authority in Edina is concentrated in the country's major noble houses. These families have ancient roots, and many can trace their ancestry back to the land's original tribes. The power struggles between these houses are also a daily source of gossip and intrigue within individual kingdoms. Another room! Oh, it just leads me back out here. Hey girl, over here. I don't wanna. Alright, fine. I'm pretty busy right now. Then I'll keep it brief. I'm Maruhan, the acting director of the North Venture Company in Dokheim. I heard rumor Landville was assembling an expedition to the entertainment district. Is it true? Word travels fast around here. There are few activities to while away the hours in Dalark, and the gift of the gab has always been my specialty. Well, your sources were right, but the original expedition was cancelled, and I'm leading the new one myself. Then I have a special request. There's an item of great importance to me in the entertainment district. The merchant, Mandu, is currently in possession of it. What is this item, and who is Mandu? A golden seal called the Oxay. It's granted by the Esidali Emperor and confers legitimacy to its owner to conduct business on behalf of the North Venture Company in Dokheim. Mandu was the company's former chief. This doesn't seem like something worth risking lives over. Risk brings reward. Fetch me the seal and I'll ensure you get the finest deals in Dalark. You'll need my help if you're planning regular expeditions to the surface. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for it, but I'm not making any promises. The merchant's fate has already been sealed. It's of little use to her now, but it's priceless to me. I'll be seeing you around. I like his little animation. He looks like he's got gum in his mouth or something. Anyways. Oh boy, that was quite a mouthful. Yeah, look at that. 43 minutes worth of recording. Alright, 44 minutes now, actually. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Love you guys, and have a good one. Bye-bye.